Hello, I am Professor Dr. Devendra Pathak, Chief Executive Officer of Fore Academy of Management Education, Gurugram. This is a branch of Fore School of Management, a very reputed school, B school in India. I had the privilege of being the Vice Chancellor of four very premier universities like Uttaranchal University, Dehradun, Oriental University, Indore, Dr. K. N. Modi University, Jaipur, and APG Simla University, Simla. On 2nd of November, we had a very distinguished speaker with us. And for the first time, I had the privilege of attending numerous of meetings, at the same time the seminars and the lectures delivered by so many prominent people. But for the first time, I could meet Mr. Anurag Sarma, who is the founder of Learning from Ant. The learning from ant itself, it arouses a curiosity in me that how did he get that idea of coining this one, that learning from ant. And the very idea when he started his talk, it was so mesmerizing, it was so flooring, and the ideas that he shared with our students, that to our students who are only of the undergraduate level, it was simply, say, mind-boggling. And to tell you frankly, as I told you, I have had the witness of so many lectures, but for the first time, here is a man who was able to connect with the students. At the same time, he was able to create such an interest that all the students were almost involved. And had he continued for another 1 hour, 2 hours, probably none of our students would have liked to leave him. The very theme of his learning from ant, that how an ant, he explained how a small creature, it always goes on and on and on without any rest, and it carries also more than 10 times of its capacity. It carries the load. So that was a message to the students, that you as a students also, you should not be afraid of any responsibility, any problems, or anything that you encountered in your life, because the ant, it never gets tired. So you also have not to get tired, and endlessly you have to follow your pursuits to reach your goal. He set the goal with you before the students, and he very clearly gave the message to the students that the students, you as a students now, you have the golden privilege of being in the college, and this period must be utilized very, very constructively, very, very positively. And for positivity, he was very, very emphatic on positivity, that all of you must be always positive, whatever come, what may, or whatever circumstances are there. Because definitely in the life, the ups and downs are there. Your family probably may not be having sufficient financial powers, they may not be having, and probably you also may not be getting this support from the family, but still you have to clear your own way. So he gave such a motivational inspiration to the students that every student felt after his talk that definitely he must take a promise or a vow that he is going to turn the corner in his career. The second thing that appealed to me, that he advocated throughout that a teaching profession is a very noble profession. Without a teacher, a nation is built by the teacher, and that too a nation is built in the class. Because out of the class only, many people, they may even come to the level of Vivekananda, and they may become a great leader. So this is really the birthplace of so many leaders in different science, technology, arts, commerce, and in all other fields also. From this class only it emerges. But then the teacher, your teacher only has enabled you to reach to this position. If you are really, you want that our society should grow, your family should grow, the culture and heritage, our rich culture that we have been imbibing for last thousands of years, if that has to be continued, and the posterity, the children who are to come now, if they are really to be distinct for the any other citizen, then the teacher only can deliver a sense of, say, oneness, sense of togetherness, and sense of that courtesy, loyalty, discipline, sincerity, devotion, dedication, and diligence. These are that can come only from the teacher. So he also appealed the students that after completing your degrees. You should not only look for the corporate job, although corporate job is equally good and that also requires a lot of management techniques, practices, but you also should be devoting your time for the education. In the lecture of Mr. Anurag Sarmaji, one thing was noticeable that the purpose of education is to have the personal amplification, and in that direction he gave so many tips and very valuable tips to the students, that how they can face the difficulties and how they can come up with the rising colors. At the same time, so when he gave so many motivational stories, so many instances, so many examples, so many case studies, so all these together, it made the lecture very, very interesting and very, very persuasive. At the same time, very, very impactful on the students. The students also interacted very nicely. They raised so many questions and they got the reply also from Mr. Anurag Sharma. Overall, it has been a wonderful experience for me also, as well as for all my students, and we are really greatly thankful to Mr. Anurag Sharma for having delivered such a memorable lecture, and we wish that he very often he comes to our college and he guides and mentors the students in the days to come. Thank you.